to do this in 2 tranches, we will do it. My name is Rita Crompton. I am the Inventor Lady. And today we're talking about the muck. And maybe that's why I was having so much trouble getting on. No connect really now. You just never know why things happen the way they do. It's maybe to make a point. But there is so much junk out there when it comes to how to take a product to market. You could spend the next year easily just reading books. You could spend the next 5 to 10 years just trying to educate yourself. When I hear people say, oh, I went to classes to learn how to do my own patent for the last 3 or 4, Saturdays. No, goodness gracious. These guys go to law school for years to learn how to do this. You're not going to do it in a couple of Saturdays. When people tell me, oh, I've been trying to learn the process for the last 2 or 3 years and then my product showed up on the marketplace, on the shelf. Yes, that happens all the time. So here's some steps and some thinking about the product that you want to take to market. Do some of your own searching, all right? Go to Google, all right? Put it in there. Go to Amazon. Look for the product. It will be cheaper and faster if you find one there. And so that's kind of the first step. Can your product be used in another industry? And we find this all the time, where exactly the same process on how to, clean a kitchen pipe, all right, is being used in engineering to, fix something in a car engine. Take the blinders off. Look honestly at what you've got. Can it be used somewhere else? And then is it being used somewhere else? Then go to the USPTO, dig around in their database. You will really appreciate having someone else do a search for you for a few $100s after you've dug around in there for a while. It is a monster to try to learn how to do, and you don't have time. As we talked about in one of my other videos, time is not your friend in inventing. It truly is not. So when you spend all this time learning the process, oh my goodness, you can find yourself, you've lost the whole thing just because you spent one extra Saturday. Happens all the time. So how do we kind of jumpstart this? All right, so, a couple of weeks, do some investigating, spend a couple of weeks. I'm not talking about going out and buying one of those 500-page books. Holy cow, you could fill a dump truck with all the trash that's out there, giving inventors idea. Does it sound right in your gut? All right, don't do your first one. Don't let somebody else control, which has got 3 components. The United States, all right, but a lot of times people will put up websites. They'll go to a trade show. So you need anywhere in the world, you will not be granted a patent in the US. That's just the way it is. So you want to know for $500, that's what SearchQuest charges for a comprehensive search. You want to know if you want to use a registry parts, the US, the product search, and the international. But they won't do it. They will just do a US because you know what? They want to write the patent. They don't really want to find anything. Conflict of interest for the attorney who's going to write your patent to do the search. All right. If you want an attorney to do the search, then you make sure that that is not the attorney that you have write the patent for you. All right. So those are the first things. If we need to, at that point now you say, okay, I do have something. I do have something worth trying to get a patent on. You're going to file the provisional, and then we start to work on doing the design, the development of it, but you want it to be patent pending as soon as possible. All right. Other people are trying to solve the same problem. So when you try to solve it and you wait and wait and wait and maybe get your first prototype done, well, and then you tell me it's like, oh, well, somebody filed a patent just a little bit before I did. That's life. I don't know what to tell you. I got up at 4 o'clock this morning. Maybe I'm a little cranky. One step at a time. You're not going to sit around on your hands waiting for somebody else to do it for you. This didn't necessarily come back in your favor. Sometimes $500 is the best money to spend because you get closure. All right. I hate it when somebody says, oh, I had this idea for 10 years and the next thing I knew it was on the shelf. Well, if you jumped on it 10 years ago, it might not still be on the shelf. All right. So you find the answers you need. Is it to move forward or talk? I want you to be able to say, yes, I have something and now I'm going to do it. And we want you to know what all of the advantages and the disadvantages are of each step. We go through it very analytically. And if you need money, which is what A lot of inventors do, and we use our process for you. And they're not going to charge you up front for it. So many of these consultants, it just makes me crazy. They'll charge, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000. At Inventor Lady and Archimedes Offspring, we don't. We're taking the risk with you. All right. We are doing this with you. All right. We get paid when you get paid. How about that? All right. We're not trying to make money off of you to get paid. That's what you control. I will send you non-disclosure, non-competes, and work for hire agreements. Put in, when is it going to be done? All right. That's nice to know. We're going to tell you when it's time to talk to an accountant. Don't jump and do something just because it's easy to check off the list. All right. We're going to let you know when is the proper time to do something. So my name is Rita Crompton. I am the Inventor Lady. We are here working as your team, all right, to wade through the muck, to get the right answers, and to help you we'll be in Boston for the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then back in Denver.